Hey everybody, welcome to Futures and Charts with Steve Nelson. And today it's Friday, and it's the end of the February, so spring is on the way actually, and finally getting nice around here. But today oil is kind of been all over the place. It started out down. It's about 1240 right now. It started out down, and then it came back up to pretty flat. And now it's back down again about 73 cents on crude and down about three something on three and change on the diesel. So it looks like we're having a little reversal from yesterday's bounce. Um, let's take a look at what's going on in the news. Dollar strength and tariff threats are weighing on the crude prices today. And dollar strength has been around for a while, and maybe that's why when we look at the chart, you'll see that it's had a pretty good long stretch of being down until yesterday's bounce. So um, it'll be interesting to see how things are reacting to the Ukraine and Russia war. I just watched Trump and Vance getting a kind of an argument with Zelensky, and that was interesting. And we've given billions of dollars to that country. They can't even account for all of it. So that would be frustrating for me as well. So anyway, enough of that. We'll go have a look at the charts, and I'll tell you what I think is happening or where it might be going. So not that I don't have a crystal ball, but we'll see what we can figure out, if anything at all. So we'll head over and look at the charts. Okay, so the market has moved a little bit just since I got done talking to you, and it's crude's down about 60 cents and diesel's down about 3.5. And well, let's just take a look at the chart here. So we're at 231. Let me refresh this. 231.25 to 231.30, somewhere in there. So we did have a pretty good dropped all the way down to about 226 and change. And then yesterday we had a big run up, and now we're giving some back. But according to my little candle thing I look at, this is actually a bullish candle because it's a bullish reversal, because it started out higher than the close of yesterday, and it had a pretty long wick to the downside. So that means it got bought up. Even though it was still down, it got bought up a bit. And then the opening trade on the next day was up, and it closed higher than the previous candle. And then today, this candle is trading within yesterday's candle. It is down, but it's I don't think it's a strong down move. Although we did print a lower low here, so we're kind of in a downward trend yet. But it's like, it could be that it's going to trade sideways in this range too. But I kind of have a feeling that it's going to want to trend up. The refiners haven't been making any money, so I think they're going to want to push the prices up going into the late spring, I would guess. And that should put, we should get a move to where at least test this high here of 252.65. So we're looking at a 20-cent move, I would guess, if not more. So, and if it breaks this neckline here, then of course the next high is going to be over here at 259, pretty close to 260. So, and that there we're talking 29 cents to the upside. So it could be that this, especially today with this little bit of a down dip before the weekend, I've had a couple people call me today and lock in some loads, so I think they are obviously thinking the same thing I am. So that's a good thing. So let's take a look at crude itself. And we'll see if we need to refresh this. Yep, crude has backed off a little bit too. We're back under 70, and we're still in a downward channel here, as you can see. So the market's not really, doesn't have too much strength behind it, but that can change quickly in the commodity markets. You know that. So just to prove that, let's have a look at wheat. It's down again today. We'll refresh this. That's the 9-month chart. Let me go to a 6-month chart. As you can see, this thing has plummeted. I mean, it's almost back down to where it was trading down here. And we had a nice move above $6, which I thought we might. But once we broke, here, I'll draw a little trend line here. Once we broke this trend line, it's just crashed. So that's how quickly things can change in the commodities market. So it doesn't even look like it makes sense to me. So I don't know what the underlying story is behind that. But yeah, that is not a good move unless it has a V-shaped recovery from this move. This doesn't look very good. So let's have a look at the feeder cattle market. And there we are. So we are sort of coming back up. If we draw the trend line here, looks like about right there. Wow, it is. We have come up to test the bottom side of our previous trend line, and we went through it, and now we're actually coming up and testing the bottom of that again. We hit it with the wick right there, and it's backed off a little bit. So it's funny how those trend lines do seem to make a difference in some cases anyway. So that's why I watch these, because it's just, you know, it kind of paints a picture. So, and it's the market psychology that is always there. So anyway, that's what I got for you today, guys. One more look at the energies here. Still about the same, down 69 cents on crude and down 3.6 cents on diesel. So and we're heading into the weekend, so we'll see what happens on Monday. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the future.